After checking your files and registering the login details for your remote server, you're ready to publish your site. You can upload the active file in the document window by clicking this icon with two arrows on it, one up and one down, and opening the File Management menu. Dreamweaver uses the term GET to mean to download from your remote server, and PUT to mean to upload to the remote server. The keyboard shortcut for PUT, Control-Shift-U on Windows, Command-Shift-U on a Mac, U for upload is easy to remember. Similarly for GET, Control-Shift-D on Windows, Command-Shift-D on a Mac, D for download. But this works only on the currently active document. If you want to upload the whole website or several files at the same time, it's more common to use the Files panel. I'm going to select index.html in the Files panel and just upload this single file by clicking this up arrow and putting to the remote server. And as soon as I do so, Dreamweaver asks, should dependent files be included in the transfer? The default is no, and I'm going to select that. And then Dreamweaver uploads it, and that dialog box goes away. In some respects, uploading dependent files sounds like a very good idea, because what it means is that all files linked to the page, such as style sheets, images and JavaScript files, are automatically uploaded at the same time. This ensures that all the necessary files are where they need to be. But the default is no, and that's for a very good reason, because you might be working on one of those dependent files locally and it's not ready to put on the remote server. So if it's uploaded automatically, you could overwrite a file that's already working and destroy your website. So I'm going to select another file and upload that, and then turn off this dialog box. Should dependent files be included in the transfer? Select Don't Show Me This message again, and then click No, and that makes No the default, and you won't see that message again. But what it does mean is that you always need to be careful to upload the dependent files. Now so far we've uploaded only 2 files, and to do each one individually is going to be a bit of a bore. So I'll show you how to upload the whole of a website, but before doing so I want to make sure that files that don't need to be uploaded aren't. And I know that in the videos folder I have this FLA file. This was used to create the 2 SWIFTs that are the flash fallback for this MP4 video. The videos and the SWIFTs need to be uploaded, but not the FLA file. So I'm going to select the FLA file, right click, and then from the context menu select cloaking and cloak. And you might just be able to see, it's a bit difficult because it's a red icon anyway, but there is a red slash through that icon indicating that this file has now been cloaked. In other words, it won't be uploaded when I upload the whole of the site. If your website uses templates and library items, you should also cloak the templates and library folders. So now let's upload the whole site, and the way to do that is to click the Site folder in the Files panel and then just click the Put arrow, the up arrow. Dreamweaver asks, are you sure you want to do the whole site? Yes, I do. And then just click OK. And Dreamweaver starts uploading all the various files. I've got some rather large files in this site. The videos are quite big, so this is going to take quite a few minutes, so I'll join you again after everything has been uploaded. Well, all my files have now been uploaded, and if I want to see them on the remote server, I can open this little menu at the top right of the Files panel and select Remote Server, and it shows me the files on the remote server. Switch back to Local View. And if you want to see both at the same time, then click this expand icon at the top right of the Files panel, and that displays the remote server on the left and your local files on the right. And if I expand the videos folder on the remote server, you can see that the FLA file that I cloaked here has not been uploaded. When the Files panel is in expanded mode like this, you can drag and drop from one side to the other, but you need to be very careful. If you just drag from this side to the other, everything will be put in the site root. If you want it to go into a particular folder, you need to drag it and drop it on top of that folder. If you can't see the remote server on the left hand side, it's quite possible that you've clicked one of these icons by accident. This one here is for remote server. It looks like a set of bullet points. The next one is for testing server. Now I don't have a testing server defined for this site, and the next one is repository files. That's for a Subversion repository. Using a testing server or using version control with a Subversion repository, they're both subjects that are beyond the scope of this course. But if you find that you can't see your remote server, make sure that this icon here is selected. And then it tells me that I need to click this particular icon here to connect to the remote server and display the files. Might take a little while, but there we are. There are my files on the remote server. Downloading files from your remote server works in exactly the same way. You just select the file and then click the Get arrow, the down arrow, and that will download it into your local site. And to restore the Files panel to its normal size, click this icon here to collapse it. So that's how you upload and download files. Select the files that you want to either upload or download, and click the up arrow to upload and the down arrow to download. And if you've got files in your local site that you don't want to be uploaded, right click and select Cloaking Cloak from the context menu.